everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, girl, mama, I feel like Miss Claus became a hooker and she's giving everyone who's on the naughty list a good time. So for today's video, I did this really extremely dramatic and sexy look for you guys today. I wanted to do something like hot and sexy and still Christmassy. I know this is like, you know, not super Christmassy, but you know, the green nails, green earrings, and I did a little bit of green in the eyes to kind of give it a more Christmassy vibe look. Obviously you could wear a Santa hat, but I just feel like I don't need a Santa hat because I look too good and I don't want to ruin my hair. So yeah, I just, you know, covered my brows today. I did the most today, guys. So if you want to know how to get this sickening look for Christmas Eve or Christmas, or just to look good for your partner or for yourself, because I don't got a partner, so I'm trying to have sex with myself tonight, girl, because just look at me. So yeah, if you want to know how to get this look, then please keep on watching. Ow! Me in the right now. Oh. Hey guys, so I recently just got my ears and nose pierced and it's still kind of sore. Like my nose actually healed. I got it done last Monday actually, and my nose surprisingly already healed, but my earrings have been taking forever to heal. I don't know why they're taking forever to heal, but they're taking forever to heal. And this one doesn't hurt as much, but this one is in so much pain. Like, girl, it's just the earlobes. Don't they take like 5 seconds to heal? I am so confused. But anyways, I am completely barefaced as usual, you know, the usual. Now I'm going to be putting on my wig cap, and you guys know I absolutely hate putting on wig caps because I feel so ugly in them. I don't know, I just feel ugly. Alrighty, so for today I'm going to be covering half of my eyebrows because I want to go for a very snatched and arched defined eyebrow. I don't know what the I'm doing today, but I'm going to be doing something crazy and glam and sexy. So yeah, I'm going to be covering half of my eyebrow. So as you guys saw, I did cover my eyebrows and my sideburns. This is a first for me. I just wanted to cover these because I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. And when I put on my wig, I want to make sure that I don't have any black hair showing. So before I go in with color corrector, I'm going to be prepping my skin with the Farsali Unicorn Essence Oil and the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage. So these two. And now to color correct, I'm going to be color correcting with the LA Girl Pro Orange Corrector, my favorite color corrector ever. It's like the best. It literally covers any blue, black hair that you have. Oh my god, I look so crazy right now. Now I'm just going to quickly set that with some powder. Make sure you set it very lightly. You don't want to go like too far into the baking process in this. You just want to lightly set it so that it won't move when you apply your foundation. Now to conceal that even further, I'm going to be going in with this LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Lavender Corrector. I saw Nikita Dragon's makeup artist, I'm not sure what her name is, but I saw her do this step, and when I tried it, it literally like took the red away immediately, because sometimes when I put my foundation on, I feel like the red still shows, and with this it doesn't show at all. So I'm going to be using this on top of the red to just completely conceal it. Now I'm just gonna lightly set that too. Alrighty, so we look like a crazy ass monster, Santa Claus, Grinch, whatever the fuck we look like. We look crazy as hell. So as you can see, the lavender really does like conceal the red a lot. So when you apply foundation, it's just easier and the red doesn't blend out and ruin your foundation. So that's why I love doing this step now. And for foundation, I'm going to be using a mixture of like 4 foundations. So my main foundation is going to be the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade 6Y04, 6Y04, sorry. Then I'm going to be using these 2 Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations in the shade Beige Cream and the shade Buff Bisque. And the last foundation that I'm going to be using is this LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation in the shade Nude Beige, and I have another one that is called Warm Beige. So I'm just going to be doing everything. I love all these foundations because these 2 are super matte. This is super dewy and I love dewy on the skin. And then this is very extra full coverage and it's kind of like a mixture of both. But I just love mixing my foundations to get like the perfect coverage and look. So I'm just going to be using all of these on my face. And now for concealer, I'm going to be using these 2 concealers. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade. It does not have a shade. I think I rubbed off, but it's this shade over here. And then I'm going to be using my Catrice Coverage Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer in the shade. Doesn't have a shade either, but it is, I think it's called, yeah, I don't know the shade. But it is a very light shade, and I'm going to use this on the center to, you know, highlight my face really well. Now I'm going to cream contour, and we are going that extra mile. We're going to cream contour and make sure everything is completely and utterly snatched. And for that, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. And I'm just going to go all the way up here and just kind of like above right here, and then just do this. I usually never do this, like ever, not even for drag. I'm just doing it because I just feel like doing it. Now I'm going to buff that out with this BH Cosmetics brush in number 4. And then with whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to be putting this on my forehead. Now I'm going to set my under eyes using the Patrick Star powder. Alrighty, so don't get mad at me, but I'm going to be doing my eyebrows off camera because I feel like I'm going to take way too long and this video is going to be like 700 billion hours. So I'm going to be doing my eyebrows off camera and I will be right back. I just wanted to show you guys how my brows came out before I start doing my eyes, and I am kind of feeling it. So to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to be using the Ofra Cosmetics X Nikki Tutorials highlighter in the shade Glaze Donut. So now I'm just going to be placing this on the brow bone, and you want to make sure that you're placing it and not rubbing it because you do not want to damage the glue that's under there. Moving on to the 39 Aim palette by Morphine, I'm going to be using this brown shade over here to start off. Then I'm going to be blending that out with this peachy color next to it. And I know this seems all over the place, but now I'm going to be going in with this black shade over here. And I'm going to basically do the liner with this just to give me a guideline for later. Now going in with my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm just going to be going in with this dark brown shade over here just to define that even more. And don't worry, we're going to go back and blend out that liner. This is just a guideline for me for when I cut my crease. Now I'm going to cut my crease with the Catrice Camouflage Concealer. And then I'm going to set that with this highlighter by Artist Couture in the shade Illuminati. And now it's time for glitter, my favorite part. And for that, I'm going to be using these two glitters by Heaven and Hannah in the shade 24K. And then I'm going to be using the shade Paris, which has like really chunky and fine glitters. I love these glitters. I mean, I actually used them for the first time today and it looks so stunning. So I'm going to be using these two together. And the glue that I'm using is from Go Get Glitter. So now going in the Morphe 35B palette, I swear this video is not sponsored by Morphe, I wish, but I'm going to be using this lime green shade over here to blend the gold out. Then I'm going to be using this dark green shade to blend out that green. Now going in with my Z palette filled with Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, I'm going to be going in with Noir from Anastasia, the blackest eyeshadow I have ever used in my entire life. And I'm just ever so slightly going to go on top of that guideline that we applied. So right now the liner looks crazy, but I'm going to be going on top of that with this liquid liner by NYX Cosmetics. I had to say that shit like 5 times. So once you've done that, now I'm just going to be blending this liner out to give us a more smoky effect. And I'm just using the black eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette since it's not as black to blend this out. Alrighty, so she is very cunt. Now I'm going to be cutting that liner, making sure that it's extremely sharp. Ooh, she is snatched, mama. Oh my gosh, I love this look so freaking much. Like, you guys don't understand. Alrighty, so now I'm going to move on to my lower lash line. And for my lower lash line, I'm just going to be going in with that same green that we use on the top. And with a small blending brush, I'm just going to be blending that out on my lower lash line. And then I'm just going to go in with black eyeshadow just to define that even more. Then I'm going to blend that out with a pencil brush. And if you feel like you're losing the green, just make sure that you keep adding it back in case you blend a little too much. Then I'm going to go in with Noir just to make sure that this is as black as possible. Bro, so many steps to look this good. Now I'm going to be lining my waterline with some Inglot 77 gel liner. Alrighty guys, so for lashes I'm going to be using these Amy June lashes. I completely forgot the style, but I will be putting it on the screen or down below. And for bottom lashes, you guys know these are my favorite bottom lashes ever. The Precious Lashes by House of Lashes. Alrighty guys, so these are the eyes complete. I am absolutely obsessed with how they came out. And I did highlight my inner corner with that same highlighter that we used for our brow bone highlight, and I'm just obsessed. Alright guys, so for bronzer, I'm going to be using Hoola Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. And now to contour my cheeks, I'm just going to be going in with my Z palette. I'm going to be using this shade and this shade over here. Alright guys, so moving on to blush, you guys know that this is my all-time favorite blush by Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Radiant Blush Kit, and I love just mixing these shades over here. Now I'm going to dust off all of this break that we have going on. So now to prep for highlights, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. Now I'm going to put this far away from me because this really does spray hard and I'm not trying to ruin my makeup. Ooh, I'm freezing cold. Should have not done that shirtless. I'm literally, my nipples are so hard they could cut like paper right now, or any, I don't know, I can't even talk, I'm so cold. So now for highlighter today, I'm going to be using these two highlighters by Artist Couture, my favorite highlighters ever, and the shade Yes and the shade Illuminati on top. So if you do want to get these, you could get them at a discount with my discount code at Morphine Love for 10% off. You know, shameless plug. Come on, bitch. And make sure you go back in with that blush just to blend that out so you don't have any harsh lines. Pardon me. Alrighty guys, so now for lips, I'm going to be using a Mahogany Lip Pencil by Patrick Starr and MAC Cosmetics. And then on my lips, I'm going to be using Mama Star lipstick. Then I'm going to be using just a touch of Mama Star lip gloss to finish off this sickening look. Now I'm going to finish off this look with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Alrighty guys, so this is the completed look. Now I'm going to be putting on some hair, some nails, some accessories, and I will be right back. Oh my god, I love this. Guys, this is the completed look. Don't mind my dirty ass hands. You guys know I'm a dirty ass bitch. So my hands are dirty as but oh my god, I feel like such a whore. I feel hot. I feel sexy. Like, oh my god, I never do my brows like this. I always like leave them natural and just, you know, fill them in. But my natural brows do this, like they go here and then they go down. So I'm kind of feeling this like arch look that I did. I think I'm gonna start covering my brows now because Miss Thing is feeling fish tonight. Like, holy fuck, I feel so good. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I know it was extremely dramatic. That's why I titled the video the way that it is titled, because this is not a natural go-to glam look. At least for me, this is a very natural go-to glam look, but for some of you, I know it is not. But But yeah, like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other ideas that you want me to do, anything that you have in mind, let me know down below and I will get to it as soon as I can. My Instagram and Twitter is MorphineLove MUA, and my Snapchat is MorphineLove. I will also be putting that down below as well. Happy holidays, and I love you guys so much, and please stay safe.